What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rovert's World. I'm your host, the one, the only, Rovert himself. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I believe 2K must do to once again be amongst the top games of 2018 and 2019. I know that many YouTubers have already done wish lists, wants, needs, and etc. for 2K19, so some of this you may have heard before, but that's okay, because look guys, if literally the entire community is saying the same thing needs to happen or change with 2K, then that means you're not crazy. Your frustrations are being shared and agreed upon across the entire 2K community. And in my opinion, that's what makes the 2K community one of the strongest communities in the gaming world. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you my 5 top things 2K must do for next year's game. Make sure if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe for more content. Okay guys, so the number one thing 2K needs to fix for next year's game is the need for VC and the price for which VC or microtransactions occur. There is absolutely no reason why people should be able to buy the game at launch and automatically be an 85 overall by spending an extra $50 to $100, while others have to grind for weeks and almost months to get to that same place. It just makes things unfair to the people who are unable to spend extra money on a game that honestly doesn't deserve it. In my opinion, VC should really only be used to buy animations such as shots, dribble moves, dunks, celebrations, and other things such as shoes and clothing. It shouldn't have anything to do with your overall, the same way it has nothing to do with your badges. If you want to get a certain badge, you have to play games, you have to do the thing that takes to get that badge, you have to go to practice, you have to literally grind to get it. And when you finally get that badge, when I got difficult shots to gold, or when you get limitless range to half, like you feel accomplished because you know you've put in hours and minutes on that to get it. But to get to an 85, you just pay some money and boom, you're there. And in that aspect, that's what games like Fortnite really beat out 2K. 2K isn't a fully professional game yet, even though they're clearly taking steps in that direction. We've seen it with the 2K League, they're really trying to get into esports, but right now, to me at least, at best, 2K is still a casual, semi-casual, try-hard casual game. Okay. Also, VC prices are way too expensive. 2K is a game for all ages, meaning that there are literally little kids who just want to get online and try to be like their favorite basketball players. And some of these kids, most of these kids, don't have hundreds of dollars to put into a game that already costs $60 at base price. In 2K right now, $20 will get you 75,000 VC. Now this may seem like a lot, but to my regular 2K players out there, you know, this will not even put a dent in your grind to 99. In my opinion, 2K should permanently drop all 2K VC prices, meaning 75,000 VC is now $10. This would be a major step in the right direction, as absurd 2K VC prices give the consumer, the player, a reason to start disliking and bad-mouthing the game before they even really get into it. Next, let's cover animations and gameplay. The animations in 2K aren't bad, honestly, they really aren't. Except for blow-by animations and snatchback animations. 2K, they must be changed in 2K19, and honestly, they should have been patched in 2K18 a long time ago. You just can't play defense with them in the game. But anyways, the problem is not the animations themselves, but the way in which they are performed and executed. There's a certain randomness in 2K, but oftentimes players cannot get the proper animations in the proper situations. This goes into another one of 2K's biggest problems, which is consistency, which we will cover later in the video. Also, the fact that NBA players can't throw full court or half court passes on fast breaks or really at all in the Parker Pro-Am is flat out ridiculous. There's no reason that an NBA player cannot throw a 20 to 30 foot pass in any situation. Then you have times and scenarios where players will get jump shot wind ups and bounce backs randomly and which is completely horrible considering there are times when my shot meter won't even pop up when I'm shooting. These are the things that make 2K unplayable, or at least force you to only be able to take it in small doses. Now, let's get into consistency. Basically, in a nutshell, there is none in 2K18. Sometimes you come out on the court and you shooting lights out like a god. And then the very next game, you can't get a full bar, good release to go in the basket to save your life. Which, by the way, leads me to say this. 2K, why does slightly early go in almost every time and good release rarely ever goes in? I just don't understand. And the bump steals. Lord, the bump steals. I don't mind bump steals. I'll even go as far to say I'm in favor of them if they were consistent. Sometimes, if you get even a little close to a guy, you'll lose the ball. While other times, players can literally spam and dribble right through you with no consequences. And that has to be changed, 2K. I think most of the community can agree that they don't care what system or animation or whatever you guys do. We don't care as long as it's consistent and it consistently happens to all the players all the time across the game. Next, let's get into something that 2K has used as their main selling point for 2K18 and has already announced that will be coming back for 2K19. Yes, you know what I'm finna say, the neighborhood. Let's be real here, everyone. The neighborhood sucks, plain and simple. 2K, please scratch it. Please. It's a waste of time for players to run around the map, and it's a waste of the damn team's time to put so much work and effort into a concept that most players don't want. We would much rather just have loading screens, something like that. And last but not least, probably one of the most important things in the video, bring back park affiliations. I cannot say this enough. Bring back park affiliations. Bring back park affiliations. Bring back park affiliations. And not just park affiliations, but actually different parks with different locations, different themes, and different color schemes. 2K players are tired of going to the same old brown and gray park. It sucks. It's lame. It is boring. Period. Well guys, that's all for me. Drop down below in the comment section what you would like to see in 2K19 or just 2K in general. I'm Rover, and I'm out. Peace.